Hello, everyone, and welcome again to Lightworkers Secret to Success. And today we are going to talk about manifesting a 5D business. And I've got to tell you, I'm so excited about this one. It is one of the things that I believe is shifting, and it's shifting really quickly. And I hope as a light worker that you have an ability um, to jump onto this wave and to know that as light workers, we're not built to do 9 to 5 jobs. We're not built to be in this little box. We're not built for slave workers. That's not who we are by any means. So if this is something of some kind of desire for you, we each have a different take on some different businesses that you could manifest in the 5D world. If this is something of interest to you, and I know Rebecca, you've got a really awesome one for some 5D workers, light workers. Do you want to tell our viewers what you have in store?
Well, the courses that I'm coming up with.
The courses, or even the modeling thing that you had been talking about.
Yeah, that's true. I'm working on these online courses. And I did want to give a quick little story about how I went from living in the 3D world to the 5D. It was after 9/11, because I was a flight attendant based in Boston with United Airlines. I got the most horrible feeling that the government was playing Russian roulette with me and everybody that was flying after 9/11. So I abruptly retired a year after. And I waited 2 years to find something else to do. But I knew I didn't want to just do something that was 3D. Like I had done a lot of things, real estate, financial planning, owned a couple of shops different times. But I surrendered and I became a Silva Ultramind trainer. And I did that for 5 years. After that, I wrote my book, Secrets of a Metaphysical Flight Attendant. Then I went and gave tours in Boston at the Christian Science Church talking about metaphysics and spirituality. And now I'm into online courses because I think a lot of light workers found out during the lockdown that going within was the best place to go rather than make yourself crazy without being able to do the normal things that we used to do. And a lot of us learned that going on Zoom calls every day kept us going. And um, why not do online courses? I think, it's like going to be here with us to stay now. Even my friends that are in college finished up their last semesters online. They were online last year. I mean, it's been like that. So now I'm working on some online courses. And one of them, because I was a modeling agent in New York years ago, and my friend Avery, who is one of my sort of students of metaphysics and this way of thinking, manifested a modeling career out in Hollywood it was probably 4 years ago now. She took a year off before she went to college in St. Andrews, Scotland, and ended up getting with a top agency and doing incredible, shoots, beautiful magazines and things that she was doing with makeup artists and gorgeous clothes and meeting celebrities. So we were talking about teaching people, probably younger people, the ins and outs of the modeling world and some of the secrets we know about how you can manifest a modeling career. Actually, they look for all types of people now and all ages. But we're going to do a course on that, which I think will be really fun. And I'm also doing a course which will be a companion to my book, Secrets of a Metaphysical Flight Attendant, called Flight School. And it's going to really nail down some of the things that I teach, like spiritual healing, manifesting, remote viewing, being tuned in. And I'm looking forward to doing that. But, now is the time for people that are light workers to talk to their higher self, because it was when I really surrendered that I found the book that led me to be a Silva Ultramind trainer. And it was amazing how I surrendered. The very next day I got the book. And they just happened to be synchronistically looking for trainers that very same month. And there was some kind of a message in the book. So, God has a plan for every one of us. And when you align yourself with your higher self and the divine consciousness, you can get guided to just the right thing, whatever it is.
Love it. Love it. Makes so much sense. You have so many good business ideas in there for 5D people. Start a modeling career, do e-courses online. Just there's so many wonderful things that you have, so many great ideas, even a Silva Ultramind person and personal development, self-development. I mean, they're so needed, so wanted. And once the world wakes up, there's going to be so many people desperate for it. So definitely some great ideas.
I'll tell you another secret. I wrote a book, but I'm not a writer. And I manifested the most amazing ghostwriter. And we had a blast getting together for 3 years. I would talk and she would type, and it was a fun project. So you don't even have to be a writer to write a book.
Amazing. Amazing. Pamela, tell us about your 5D business ideas for some light workers that are out there looking to maybe get into that world and get away from the 9-to-5 corporate hamster wheel that so many people are on.
I think the first thing is to make a list of what is it that you love, right? What do you really do, and what brings joy to your soul? And because when you start doing that and really connecting with what you love and what you can do, then you have a better sense of how you can serve others, right? And you got to be willing to enjoy it. A friend of mine makes her own products, so she makes her own lip balms and socials, and she just, she'll do 1 weekend or 2 weekends a month. She goes and sets up little booths and sells them, or and so now she's got a couple of people who love her product so much that she created a monthly gift box type thing. So they do a subscription, and every month they get something new mailed to them, which is, that's a gift in the mail. And even though they're paying subscription for it, it's kind of, how many things do you get in the mail that blesses you anymore, right? And so this is something she just started doing about, I guess, midway through last year. And she found out because she had to work from home. And so when her company that she was working for started pulling people back in, she's like, yeah, no, I'm doing good with what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was able to just stay true to herself. So I would say, find out what is it that maybe it's a hobby that you do, but it might be something you can actually turn into a fun business and, support yourself and bring more joy into your life. Like, we get really caught up in the 3D world is always about work-life balance. 5D world is about life and serving. And if you're really having an enjoyment in your own life and you're serving others, how does it get any better than that?
Awesome. Love it. Such good ideas. Colette, tell us your insights to what some light workers could manifest as a 5D business to get them out of the rat race that they're into.
Hey guys. Yeah. I love this topic. I'm really excited about it too. So you guys already had really good ideas. And so I think the thing is, it's like, for years, I thought I had to get a job. And so it was like, oh, what do I want to be? And like, what do you want to be when you grow up and all of this stuff. And so I was a teacher and I had odd jobs when I was younger too. And then I did real estate and loans. And so I thought like, oh, I have to work for someone else. And then finally I realized like, I don't. So it's like, that's kind of the first step. I mean, it's fine. Maybe like your calling as a light worker is to work in a 9-to-5. So there's actually nothing that's not like bad or wrong to work in a 9-to-5, because maybe your gifts are best utilized in that environment, but maybe they're not. And so, like Pamela said, just really tapping into what brings you the most joy. You can have online stores now. you can be an energy healer. That was something I hadn't even heard of before. You know, like there's a market now, I think, for these things. Whereas like before it was like, oh, those are like the weirdos. And now it's like all of the celebrities have energy healers. You know, all of, like pretty much all the successful people have some kind of spiritual teacher or healer or guidance to really make sure that their energy is clear. Because otherwise people go through like what's it called, like feast or famine, where they make a lot of money and then they lose it. And so or all kinds of different stuff comes up. They get successful and then they like get thrown out. So it's like really keeping your energy clear. So that's something maybe like even like being psychic now. Before it was kind of like a joke, but now like there's so many people, their spiritual gifts are awakening, and all their clairs and all of that stuff. And so like it's actually like more of a legitimate business now to be like a psychic or a medium. Like there's a bunch of medium shows now, so it's really bringing legitimacy to these things that before where you were looked at like a total weirdo, or like a quack, or you're like making stuff up or whatever. More and more people are coming forward with their gifts, so that's like it's undeniable that people have these abilities now. And so realizing what your gifts are, because everybody's different, you know, psychics, mediums, energy workers, Silva also trainers, Pamela is a theta healer. We all have our modalities. And so finding those modalities that are best for you and what, you know, where your gifts lie out in the spiritual world and as a light worker. So finding and using your gifts as a business is much more viable than it used to be. And then there's things that don't even require work, like investing in Bitcoin, being in it, like, you know, I mean, everything's going to require some learning and a learning curve and understanding it. But as far as like, you know, going out and building a house work, you know, like hard labor, like, you know, there's so many other options. And so, yeah, investing in like different cryptocurrencies or becoming an affiliate marketer where you help promote other people and you can make money that way. So a lot of us are part of something called Life App, and it's an amazing app, and we help promote it and we make money from that just because it's something we already love. And so it doesn't feel like we're being like shady promoting some weird snake oil or something. It's a product that's valuable, it's helping us, and then we can say, hey, try this product, and then we get paid to tell people about something that we already love and use ourselves. So there's lots of products out there like this. So it doesn't have to be some random product that you're not using. A lot of the products that you're already using, you can become an affiliate marketer for and just refer it to your friends and get paid that way. You can have a YouTube channel. I think maybe, I don't know if Rebecca mentioned that or not, but you can get money from creating things and then people watch it and you make money like that. So, I mean, it's just an amazing time to be alive because you can use your creativity, you can use your gifts, and you can make money doing it. So hopefully that's helpful.
Amazing. And you actually said the two that I was going to say, which is cryptocurrency. So as a light worker, I believe cryptocurrency was not made by humans. It was made by other beings. There's just no way that a human could ever have come up with something so complex. So to me, that is something that's definitely in alignment with me as as I'm ascending into the 5D world. And it's not very difficult. I have a new program that I'm launching through Global Strong called Global Strong Investments. And it's really for anyone wanting to invest into cryptocurrency for 5D people. And if you're a 5D people and you want to learn how to do it, it really becomes a small setup, not very long. And then it's passive residual income, which I think most 5D people are really looking for, so that they can really step into their own gifts and their own power. And then obviously the affiliate marketing, I think is a wonderful way of, not directly selling something, but just promoting other people and raising other people on a high platform really puts you, especially if there's a lot of trust there, and you have personal use with that product or service, whatever it is, and you're promoting it, indirectly, but still making some money. There is definitely a lot of money to be made in affiliate marketing. And as you start to grow your network, you're going to meet other people and what they're up to in their business, and connecting in those affiliate marketing positions, I think is definitely, really massive. Even, the other one I was thinking about for 5D Ascension people, like the new building materials, the hemp plants, getting into some kind of hemp business where either you're selling, hemp products, or even hemp clothes, clothing lines, or hemp concrete, or hemp wood, or hemp flooring. There's just so many different ways that you can use hemp products. And I really believe that's for the 5D people really getting into that. There's so many benefits to using all different hemp plants, and we don't have to cut down trees and everything else, and like we've been doing. And the hemp plants want to be cut down and they want to go through their cycle. Anyways, those are some of the ones that I came up with. I hope that helped. And I know, Amanda, you kind of jumped on at the very end, and we might have taken all the really good ideas. So I don't know.
I know. I'm like, they're so good. I don't even know what to talk about. But what I do want to iterate is that, for one, when you're in the 5D, and I'm just a prime example, I was lead by example. So just come as you are, right? If you guys saw me right now, it's 114 degrees. My hair's a mess because I'm sweaty and gross. And we're in the car trying to find some coolness. So anyways, but one of the things that I love is, working for myself. And I'm a caregiver. I'm really great at that, but I also have a lot of other gifts and talents that I can focus on. One of the things I really like that idea about the hemp, but what triggered me, a memory that I have that you said hemp, I was thinking like, even like those, 3D houses, like that would be really cool to get involved because they don't cost a lot of money. And so I know we're trying to build a new earth. And I think that would be really important also to get into something like that so we can help, help people that maybe don't have housing and, get into something that's a little cheaper, a little less expensive and doable for them. As we're moving into the 5D, we are going to be doing a lot of humanitarian projects, and that's what we're called to do, right? So I love Pamela's idea about creating your own soaps or body lotion or even deodorant, toothpaste. Even if you could do your own and sell it, I'm always looking for new things like that. I'd much rather buy from somebody that's selling to help them in their personal life and help them with their families than to go to a store, which I hate to have to go do. Like, I absolutely hate buying store-bought stuff. And because I know the stuff that is made is like, people actually make it like with love, so you're getting high vibrational, products for your family. The other thing I was going to say is, and I know, like Colette was saying, it's okay to have a 9-to-5 job. That's okay. If that's your calling, if that's what you're good at, if you love it and it brings you joy and happiness, then do that, right? We want to keep our vibration as high as possible. But if there is something that you would love to do on the side that would raise your vibration, raising your vibration by itself is actually all you really have to do to help move us into the 5D. And that's the important thing, is so many people say, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? You have to be happy. You have to raise your vibration, right? And then as you're raising your vibration, you're raising the vibration around in your groups, in your tribe, in your community, just by you walking in. So we're all very powerful. And I just want to remind people that, because sometimes they think, oh, I have to be special or do something special. No, you just have to be yourself. And of course, like we all here release a lot of trapped emotions. So, that's always really important too. But let's see. I love the idea with crypto because I think that is the brand new, that's where the money's going to be. That's, you know, that's the brand new currency that we're going to have. And they are working on that like right now. I just heard that Jasara came out in Portugal, and so many people are so excited. I think we thought it was going to start here in the United States, but that's okay. I mean, if we have one country starting, then it will be a ripple effect across the globe, and that's the most important thing. Trying to think what else we can do to start your 5D business. I think whatever brings you joy, that's what you do. Whatever brings you joy, and makes your heart sing, then that's your passion, that's your purpose, and that's what you're supposed to be doing here right now.
Awesome.
That's it.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it. I hope this helped. I hope you got a lot out of this. Any final thoughts from anyone? Did we miss anything? No? All right, amazing. So I hope you got lots of value out of this. If you did, like and subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate it. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, you want to get in touch with us, just reach out. Any one of us will respond. And if you want to get into cryptocurrency and you don't even know where to start, got an amazing program that it's a software, it trades for you, will never lose you money, will only get you profits. So if you want to get started with that, you can start for as low as about $300 to $500, somewhere in that price range. Not a lot of money, and it'll just start building and compounding for you. So please reach out, let us know, and I hope you liked everything, and have an amazing week, and we'll see you 1 week from now. Bye, everyone.